On Capitol Hill, lawmakers pushed for answers on Benghazi. A House committee spent nearly 6 hours looking into the attack at the U.S. Consulate. 4 Americans were killed last September.
3 self-described whistleblowers who work for the State Department testified. They say the actions of their superiors may have cost lives. Sharyl Attkisson is on Capitol Hill. Sharyl, good morning.
Good morning. This is the first time we heard from firsthand ground-level eyewitnesses who were involved in events the night of the terrorist attacks on Benghazi.
Until the aftermath of Benghazi, I loved every day of my job.
The prime witness was Gregory Hicks, the #2 U.S. diplomat in Libya at the time of the attacks, who took over after Ambassador Christopher Stevens was killed.
I received a call from the Prime Minister of Libya. I think it's the saddest phone call I've ever had in my life. He told me that Ambassador Stevens had passed away.
Republicans asked Hicks pointed questions about that night and the days that followed, including the now debunked claim by UN Ambassador Susan Rice that the attack grew from a spontaneous demonstration sparked by a YouTube video and was not a planned act of terror.
What was your reaction to that?
I was stunned. My jaw dropped, and I was embarrassed.
Republicans say politics was at work in removing terrorism from the public talking points early on. The attack came 8 weeks before the presidential election. But Wednesday's hearing also may have implications for the next election. Republicans accused former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton, who may consider a run for the White House, of shirking her responsibility to provide adequate security for Americans in Libya.
In part, Benghazi was still open despite the fact it was below specs because of Secretary Clinton.
Though the State Department denies the memo ever made it to the Secretary's desk, Democrats argued that Republicans are motivated by politics and that the hearing produced no new information.
Let me be clear. I am not questioning the motives of our witnesses. I am questioning the motives of those who want to use their statements for political purposes.
Hicks said he felt pressured by Clinton's chief of staff not to tell his story and feels he was demoted to a desk job for questioning the government's actions post-Benghazi.